And welcome back to a very windy Lincolnshire. So it's that windy, let's just crack on with the metal detecting. And today I'm out with the trusty Minelab Equinox 600 metal detector in field 2 on multi-frequency. So let's see what we find today. Now that piece of lead has just come up. Now look at the shape of that. Is that a gaming piece possibly? Has that got any markings on there or anything? It hasn't, has it? No. But I'm thinking maybe that might be a gaming piece. I'll just ask around, see if anybody knows. But nice heavy piece of lead. Well, coming up high numbers on the Equinox in the 30s. And it's obviously a bit of brass copper alloy, but what is it? Will that push out? No. No, I don't know. I'm going to have to dig that out a little bit, clean it up and put a picture. Look at the depth of that hole there. And you would think I'd be on a really good thing there. It's very sandy soil. Reception seems to be really well. We can get some deep targets in this field. But unfortunately, that's what came up, a button. So keep on trying. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Second target of the day, coming up at 7 on the old Equinox, giving me a very faint signal. Almost touch and go when I was going to dig it. God, this wind is really bad now. And it's a little bit, I don't think that's a cut half. I think it's just a broken hammered coin. Look at that, what a lovely find. Right, coming up as a nice clear 10. Nice tone as well, but you just never know until you actually find the object. It could be just a bit of tin can, so I'm going to probably say a button at a guess. Just it's in my hand somewhere. Or is that it? Oh, look at that. There's a bit of foil. Never mind. I do like a Mr. Kipling's occasionally myself, so. Right, let's crack on. Now, unfortunately, being in the furniture industry, I know what this is. Now, it's giving me a 17, so that's always a good signal. But you've got a blob of iron there, so that's actually a screw thread. So that'll be the bit that you hold there to turn, and there'll be a long thread coming off there with like a bolt, and then you can just turn it. So obviously there's some furniture rubbish in this field somewhere. Well, here and elsewhere probably. Right, let's see what else we can find. Now I wondered what this was for a minute. It was giving me a 12, constant 12 as well, and I thought it was just a bit of old bronze when I first pulled it out, but look at that, it's a thimble, or part of a thimble anyway. Quite a bit of it still there, so always a nice find, and always means there's been people working in the field. Well, last week I was finding some 2-2 shell casings, and that was the other side of this field, and this week I'm finding possibly where they've been shooting them to. So there we go. Well, there's Mark from Metal Detecting Lincolnshire, well ahead of me there, with obviously a nice little find. I'll catch up with him later and see what it was. There we go, coming up a 12. I was rather hoping it was a coin. It was quite deep as well. It's a 4-hole button. But I'm trying to shelter from the wind as much as possible. Now this has come up a nice solid 15. And when you turn it over, look at that. I mean, it's part of a buckle. Now, how old would you say that buckle is? I reckon that could be medieval. I mean, just look at the look at that. Look, I think that looks amazing. I'll have a scout around, see if I can find any more of it. But what a lovely part of a buckle that is. Now coming up 19, and bear in mind within the same field as we was in last week, and Mark found a gold coin, and 19 was my gold number on that. I was thinking, crikey, I've got a gold coin here. Fortunately, no, it's a thimble. Now I do like a thimble actually, it just shows us working in the fields. I think this is a really old thimble. Because I'm just wondering if it's one of those thimbles where it doesn't have to have a top. And just looking at the holes there in the side, you know, the little working on the side there, I'm just wondering if that's a really old thimble. Let's try and zoom in a little bit, see if that helps you. Anyway, let's crack on with a bit more detecting and I'll clean that up and put a nice picture. There we go, look, somebody's obviously been shooting these fields. Keep finding bits of 2-2, either cartridge or the lead bit. I'm guessing there's a bit of age to these as well. I can't remember when 2-2s were banned. I don't think they were banned, were they? I think you had to have a licence for them. Anyway, let's crack on with a bit more metal detecting. Now the pinpointing in this field is really way out all the time. It's really sandy soil, it's really easy to dig. Even when it's wet, it's not particularly muddy. But I've dug that bigger hole there for that, which I think, well, it's definitely part of a nutcracker, but I'm going to guess it's a Georgian nutcracker. Obviously the handle's broken, but there we go. What a good find. Give me a few jumpy numbers as well. Mainly it was the 23, so I did actually think it's probably a coin, but it was a little bit jumpy at first. So anyway, let's pop that in the bag. These finds aren't going to find themselves, are they? I've destroyed a hole there just to find a find, and I found this, the flipping ring. I'm not sure if it's an old ring or not. I'm going to have to really clean this up. I've got a funny feeling it probably isn't, but then I've not found any ultra modern stuff in this field, so is that just rust coming off there? Just zoom in a little bit. Well, it's a ring anyway, isn't it? I'll try and clean it up a bit in the field and see. Oh, do you know, I've got that brush thing. Let me just get that brush out. Mark's sticking a hole. I'll shout him over, but I've got a funny feeling it is just a bit of a junker ring. Or is it? Well, it's definitely got a pattern there. I've got a funny feeling it's a bit of a junker ring, but then having said that, is it? We've definitely got a bit of a pattern there, haven't we? But it's just the way that's made there, look. Oh dear. Right, I'll look into this and then I'll let you know as soon as I do. Another really deep signal in this sandy soil, give me a 15, and it's got some lettering on or something. Oh, it's a padlock. Oh, look at that, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a padlock with the key in it still. Oh, well, I'll clean that up. Oh, there we are, nice little find there. I wonder if I can get that to work without breaking the key. Coming up at 19, and I think it just needs to poke through there. There's a hole all the way through, and it's just your basic, probably medieval spindle whorl. But still a nice find actually. I like spindle whorls. I'd like to find it with a bit of pattern ideally, but there you go. They're still in this field.